Hi everyone, this is Emily Leiphart from Art from the Heart. I'm thrilled to be joining Studio Katia for its 3rd birthday celebration. There's a 2-day blog hop complete with prizes at every stop. Some of the prizes will take place on blogs and others on social media channels such as Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Follow along and comment as much as you can to increase your chances of winning. I'm giving away a $25 gift certificate to the Studio Katia store right here on my YouTube channel, so be sure to leave a comment below for your chance to win. As with all my giveaways on YouTube, you must be a subscriber to win. Let me start by sharing the products I received and which will be showcased in my 3 cards today. This first mini set is called Kobi Makes a Wish. I love all of the Kobi bear sets, and it's so nice to have another one to add to my collection. The next mini set is a sentiment set called It's Your Birthday, and I love that big scripted sentiment. It's perfect for clean and simple cards, and I'll be using it on my first card, front and center. This stamp set could be paired up with the shaker balloon die or any number of images in the Studio Katia store. It's always nice to be able to mix and match new products with older ones. Finally, I have the birthday balloon stencil, and it has a variety of balloon shapes which you can get really creative with to create your own backgrounds in all sorts of mediums, from inks to pastes and everything in between. In this video, I'm going to create 3 quick and easy birthday cards with these products. For my first card, I'm going to use Distress inks to blend a balloon background. My color inspiration comes from the new Pastel Rainbow Confetti Sequin Pack. These are flat sequins and the colors are iridescent, so they have different shades when they hit the light. They're so beautiful, and I end up using half the pack on 2 of my cards. So guess what I'm going to stock up on? I have my new Brutus Monroe Media Matte down, and I love that it's white instead of brown. I hope this will make my videos brighter, especially when I'm watercoloring and working with inks, sprays, and other messy mediums. I've taped down a sheet of white cardstock. This is half a letter-size sheet of cardstock, so I can pick and choose where to cut my A2 panel from after the background has been created. I've also placed a piece of masking tape above the balloon that I'm using since it's close to the opening of another balloon, and I don't want to accidentally go past the edge and blend part of another balloon above this one. I hope that makes sense. I'm starting with Spun Sugar, and I blend 5 of them randomly across the panel. I love how soft and pretty these colors look. You can add more color or a second darker shade if you want more intensity in your balloons. Next, I use Shabby shutters to blend 5 balloons. Then I move on to Tumbled glass, and finally shaded lilac. I've trimmed the panel down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches, and I'm going to stamp the large sentiment from It's Your Birthday. I center it on the panel, condition it with the palm of my hand since it's the first time using it, prep the cardstock with the magic embossing bag, ink it up with VersaFine Onyx Black pigment ink, and emboss it with sparkle embossing powder. Just look at that gorgeous shine. Now I attach the panel to the card base and add a few sequins from the new Pastel Rainbow Confetti Sequin Mix, as well as some clear drops. I use Studio Katia's liquid glue, which I absolutely love. I bought a few of these, so I'll always have one on hand. Then I use my jewel picker to pick up the embellishments and add them to the card. Now my first card is done, and here's a close-up of the stenciling, heat embossed sentiment, and embellishments. It's very simple, but with lots of color, shimmer, and shine. It's also flat and easy to mail, which is great. For my second card, I'm using Kobi Makes a Wish, and I'm stamping all of the images in this set using Memento Tuxedo Black ink in my mini Misty stamping tool. I'm going to use Copic markers to color, and I'm going to stamp these images twice by flipping the panel and stamping them a second time. This way I have an extra in case I make a mistake, or if I need extra images for my scene. To make it easy, and also so that all 3 of my cards coordinate, I'm going to use the same colors I used on my first card. I've pulled Copic markers that coordinate with the 4 Distress inks I used, and I'm going to fast forward through the coloring process. All of the Copic markers I used are listed in the supply links below. After die cutting the images, I'm going to dry emboss a panel for my scene using the largest die from the Dotted Patterns Set 1 die set. I secure it to the panel with removable tape and run it through my Spellbinders Platinum 6 using the embossing mat and embossing plate. This machine is so good at dry embossing. I just love all the detail. I'm going to sponge a little background for my scene by securing a strip of masking paper and using Tumbled glass for the sky and Shabby shutters for the grass. I love the subtlety of this kind of background. Now it's time to put the scene together. I use micro glue dots to adhere the hat to Kobi and to cluster the gifts and party accessories together. Then I add foam tape to the back of Kobi and layer the gifts with glue dots. Before adhering anything to the panel, I'm going to use the same Distress inks to stamp a bunch of confetti on the top third of the panel. These 3 confetti shapes are from the It's Your Birthday sentiment set. They're so cute and I loved watching this all come together. Now I can attach all the pieces to the panel and adhere the panel to a card base. Here's a close-up look at my second card. This is definitely my favorite of the 3 cards, not only because it's so cute, but because I was able to incorporate a lot of small images from 2 stamp sets. For my third card, I've used the shaker balloon die to die cut an opening on the panel for a shaker. I've also cut a balloon from glitter cardstock to place next to the shaker element on this card. I'm imagining 2 strings that flow down from the balloons, so I have to decide where my sentiments will go. These 2 small sentiments are from the It's Your Birthday stamp set. First, I'm going to attach a sheet of acetate behind the panel. Then I'm going to adhere the glitter frame just on the inside of the window. Again, I use the Studio Katia liquid glue for this. Now I can stamp the sentiments on the panel. I hover the second balloon so I know where it and its string will go before positioning the second sentiment. This was one of my favorite techniques years and years ago, and I haven't done it in a very long time, so I thought I'd do it here. Since there will be pastel rainbow confetti sequins in the shaker, I thought I'd mirror those colors in second generation stamping on the bottom right. I'm using the same distress ink colors from the first 2 cards, and stamping the best wishes sentiment over and over in all 4 colors. Since I'm stamping on scrap paper first, the stamping is very subtle but so pretty. Now I build walls with foam tape to house the sequins. I place the sequins on the card base and adhere the panel to it, enclosing the sequins inside the balloon. Before adhering the glittery balloon to the card, I tie the string and place a micro glue dot under the knot so it doesn't come undone. For the second balloon, I use cord that has several colors on it, and I'm cutting the pink to purple section. Since there's no actual balloon to tie it to, I create a knot and attach that to the acetate with a glue dot. Next, I secure the glittery balloon to the card with foam tape, and adhere the strings to the card using the brush from the multimedia matte pot. After the adhesive is dry, I trim off the overhanging cords and my card is done. This is a super fun shaker card with pretty sequins and glitter, as well as repeating sentiments in coordinating pastels. Here's a look at all 3 of my cards together. All products are now live in the store, and you can find those links in the description below or on my blog. Please leave comments here on this YouTube video for your chance to win a $25 gift certificate to the Studio Katia online store. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe to see more of my videos. As always, you can visit my blog for more details, photos, and a full supply list. Thanks so much for watching!